All right. Hey, how you doing? This is Eric from Amp Live TV and the Amp Live Real Estate Show coming to you here today again. That's right. This evening, it's probably midnight in the East Coast, about 9:30 or so here in Pacific Daylight Time. Or it's not even daylight, but we're here in Southern California, crazy Southern California. Hopefully you're doing well for Tuesday Deals Day. Today we're going to talk about a couple of subjects. One is going to be the mission is the submission, right? How to turn those bags of gold into some mean green. And then we're going to talk about, let me see, what was the other topic? I think we have one more topic. It's probably going to be in the post down below. Definitely like, love, and share it. Appreciate it. I'm going to share a couple of things with you. We're just working out a couple of things with the Amp Live Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator, where it's moved to the charter members and charter members only. So for the next 50, if you missed the founding section or the founders portion of that launch, then that's been shut down. But if you do, like I mentioned before, if we find the link out there, hey, we will honor it. But right now, everything's going to the charter members. It's so the price has changed, and I'm going to share something with you right here. The link is down there. You can scan that QR code right below. But I'm also going to share something with you. Can you buy a house without a bank? Okay, can you buy a house without a bank? And the answer to that is yes. It's creative real estate investing. That's what the Amp Live Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator program is all about. It's going to share with you on how to, wholesale deals, how to lease options, how to do lease options, how to do subject to, and then the hybrid of seller financing and things of that nature, okay? Where you're using leverage to purchase real estate to help your fellow Americans in the United States of America. So I'm going to quench the thirst real quick. Get ready for that. I'm going to share this with you. Definitely like, love, and share. Appreciate it. Hashtag Get Eric Paul. We're powered by Amp Live Media, media broadcasting and marketing company. Just get that. Just share it with you. Sponsored by VIP Execs Realty, lending and investments in luxury properties. Step into excellence, an affiliated partner to help you rock those deals as well, right? It's a pivotal arrangement to be able to get qualified to be able to buy properties and things of that nature and hunt properties and everything. So that's a resource that we bring to you when you become part of the Amp Live family. And here we go. So I'm going to share a couple things. Let me scroll through this here, right? So can you buy a house without a bank? And is it going to scroll? Okay, now it's not going to scroll. It was before, so now it's not. It's okay. Let's see if we can get this thing rolling. Maybe you have to go. Maybe we have to do this. Okay. Anyways, so we'll go down. The Amp Live Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator. It's going to teach you subject to seller finance, lease options, and wholesale, right? Strategies that let everyday Americans close their first deals in 30 days without perfect credit, without 20% down, and without bank's permission. Okay. At the end of the day, you don't need that. You can always go here and claim your spot, and become a charter member for the 1997. So it's moved to 1997. After the charter spots fill up, the regular price is going to go to $12,997. Right now, you're going to save $10,995 by joining right now. So the AHA founders are in. Next is 50 charter spots available, and then it's going to go to regular price. And then obviously you got 30 days to your first deal. Average return on investment per deal is that percentage there. I'll say it's AHA, the price ladder, right? One window, 3 prices, 1 decision. Now, obviously, the Amp Live Accelerator has only ever existed at 3 price points. Okay, here's exactly where we're at right now. The founders, all right, close the founders forever, founder spots. So if you become a founder, congratulations, you're in like Flynn, as they say, right? But as a founder, it's a super, super important spot, especially for coming in at the price point that you did, right? And this is for the future, for to help you build your legacy and things of that nature, and help us build our legacy. But coming in at the founders spot is pretty awesome. As far as I'm concerned, I wish I had something like this when I got started. The AHA founding class, all seats are taken. These investors said yes before the proof existed, before the track record, before the community, before anything for anyone else, right? The door is sealed permanently. Now, price right here, this is the next spot, right? Price increased to the charter still open. You're right here. This is the spot we're at right now. So 50 charter spots, the founding chapter of the AHA and Amp Live community. Charter members are co-creators of a community that will be hundreds strong. This identity, this position cannot be purchased at any price, right? 50 seats, no exceptions. $19.97. It's open now. And then it's going to go after we have our 50 charter members. It's going to move to the unlimited spots of $12,997. That's coming next. Obviously, an average first deal, is going to be about $15,000, but it could be 5, it could be 2, it could be 10, it could be $500. It could be, if you do a fix and flip, it could be 35, 40,000. Just depends, right? But the average deal that, according to statistics and things of that nature, right, are anywhere from 10 to 15 to $25,000. Okay. So this, and let me ask you, I'm going to share this with you because it's true, right? The system was built to keep you out, right? They don't share this stuff. They don't share it in school. They don't share it in college. They don't share it at any job. This is something that only like people who are rich or elites or people understand and move into real estate and make it their core, or they're investors and they decide to do this type of stuff. It's very rare when it comes down to the creative real estate investing stuff instead of the traditional stuff, right? So, most Americans believe the only path to real estate ownership runs through a bank, 20% down, perfect credit, a process designed to make you feel small. That's not the fact. That's a system, right? That's a system. And creative finance exists and creative real estate exists, and Sub2 and all that good stuff exists to bypass it entirely, right? I'm not going to read this all for you. Hey, I'll give you a link. I'm going to take it right here. You can jump and enroll. I'm going to put it inside of this live right now, inside of the chat. And you can go ahead and take advantage of it. I believe there's probably some previous text chats in there. Take care, or I should say, you can click the link, take care of it, and jump aboard ASAP before the spots are gone. I don't know if I can move this up and down. No, I can't. Okay, I used to be able to. All right, that's technology for you, right? Works 1 minute, and then the next minute it doesn't, right? All right, so you've been told you need 20% down. Sub2 to acquisitions requires as little as 0 down. You take over the seller's mortgage, no new loan, right? Now you've been told you need perfect credit. In seller financing, the seller is your bank. All right, your credit score is irrelevant to the deal. You've been told the market is too hard. Creative finance is rate agnostic, right? You inherit existing rates, sometimes 3% and a 7% market. You've been told that it takes years to learn. The 30-day challenge inside the accelerator gets you from your first call to your first deal in under 30 days if you take action. You've been told you need connections. Motivated sellers are in every county, every city, every state. Public records tell you exactly who they are before you even pick up the phone, okay? So there's 4 core strategies, right? Now, how AHA Americans are buying houses without banks. The accelerator teaches all 4 creative acquisition strategies, each designed to solve a different seller situation and produce a different kind of return, which is awesome. That's the essence. That's the essence of creative real estate investing. It's the essence of AMP Live. It's the essence of what we do, right, at our core. And we're going to share that with you. So subject 2, take over their mortgage. Seller financing, make the seller your bank. Lease options, control without owning. Wholesale, find it, contract it, and assign it. Sell that paper. All right. So 9 modules, 30 days, your first deal. Every module is sequenced to build momentum, right? Small wins compounding into your first closed deal. This isn't content to consume. It's a system to execute. Systems work, right? That's why franchises work. Franchises and systems and processes work. It's not, they don't fail. People fail, not the system, okay? So you got to show up to the party. So you can go through it. You can take a look. I already posted it inside of the chat. Right here, you can go through this, and you can obviously also what's included with every charter seat is this fix and flip calculator or deal automators, contract template packs. It's going to have assignment agreements, contract agreements, Sub2 agreements, all that good stuff. You're going to have a go high level or REI reply CRM pipeline setup, and we're going to share that with you on how you can get that stuff set up yourself. Private school community, VIP execs lending access, right? Preferred investor relationship with VIP execs realty and lending. Introduced on day 1 before your first deal, okay? Sunday sermon. That's a weekly mindset anchoring from myself, obviously. Faith-driven, fire-filled, and mission-centered, right? The AHA AMP Live way. Now, is this for you? The right seat for the right American, the right rock and roll person, right? This is for you if you're ready to take action, not just consume more content, right? This is not for you if you're looking for a shortcut that requires zero effort. You believe financial freedom is possible, and you need the system to get there. And if this is not for you if you plan to buy the course and never open it. Okay, this is for you if you've tried, or if you're tired of the 9-to-5 cage and ready to build something of your own. This is not for you if you're not willing to pick up the phone and talk to sellers. This is for you if you want to close your first deal in the next 30 days. This is not for you if you need guaranteed results without putting in the daily work. Okay. So you understand 1997 invested in the right system can return 15,000 plus on one deal. This is not for you if you're not ready to invest 1997 in a system that pays you 651% on one deal. All right. Now, this is for you if you believe in Americans, AHA, Americans Helping Americans, you want to be part of the mission. Okay. So this is not for you if you're comfortable where you are and not truly motivated to change it. This is for you if you're willing to make cold calls, regular calls, talk to sellers, pull lists, run comps, and do the real work. And obviously having a system and learning those things as you move forward, then this is for you. Okay. VIP Execs Realty and Lending presenting sponsor, preferred funding partner of the AHA community and Amp Live community. Your funding partner is already in the room. Okay. Every Amp Live charter member is introduced to the VIP Execs team as part of onboarding, and the lending relationship starts before your first deal. So when you bring a deal, the funding is ready. Okay, hard money fast, conventional exit, cash out refinance for your BRRRR type methods, right, and DSCR loans. Also commercial and bridge funding if needed. Okay. Now, the most if you're going to be doing hard money, right? So then you want to have that lined up. AHA Community in Motion. The founders are already working, right? This is not a course collecting dust. The community is live, acting, and closing. Here's what's happening inside right now. Obviously, my name is Eric, your host and mentor for the Amp Live Real Estate Show and Amp Live TV. So I won't get into that. It's just a little bit about me. If you know who I am, great. If you don't, definitely check it out. And can hashtag Get Eric Paul Live, hashtag Get Eric Paul Live, and see and hear more about myself. Obviously, everything you need to know before you join is here. Do I need real estate experience to join? No. Is 1997 really all it costs? What's included? Yes. Okay. There's no upsells required to get in the full system. After the charter closes, the regular price is going to go to $12,997. It's cut and dry. Okay. Do you need perfect credit or a down payment? No. The entire premise of creative real estate investing is that it bypasses the traditional bank model. Subject to deals require taking over an existing mortgage, no new loan, no credit check from the bank. Seller finance deals happen between you and the seller, no institutional approval. Wholesale assignments require only earnest money. If even that, we'll explain to you how that all works. Often a few $100 or a few thousand, your credit score is not a barrier to entry. All right, subject to financing legal, of course it is, or it wouldn't be banks do it. So it's in their contracts even when you get a bank account. So subject to financing is legal real estate acquisition strategy that has been used for decades. Okay, I'm just going to leave it at that. All right, what is the difference between the charter and regular membership? All right, the program content's the same. The difference is identity and timing. Charter members are the founding chapter of the AHA and Amp Live community, co-creators of something that will be hundreds strong. The position you hold as a charter member can be purchased later at any price. All right. The $10,997 price difference between $1,997 charter and $12,997 regular is also real and permanent. Okay. Charter closes when the 50 spots fill. Regular opens the next day at $12,997. How does VIP Execs Realty and Lending fit in? VIP Execs Realty and Lending is a preferred funding partner for Amp Live, for the Amp Live charter members. Every charter member is introduced to the VIP Execs team as part of onboarding before their first deal. VIP Execs provides hard money, pre-approved in 48 hours, conventional exit strategy financing, or I should say exit financing, cash out refinance products, and bridge lending. Okay. The relationship starts day one, not when you're scrambling at the funding table. All right. Can I really close a deal in 30 days? Now, the 30-day deal is structured to get you from day one to either a deal under contract or a functioning pipeline actively producing leads by day 30, okay? Some students close faster. Some take 60, 90 days. What's the guaranteed in the system? If you follow the daily action steps, pull lists, make calls, run comps, make offers, and you'll have activity, and activity produces deals, okay? What can I afford? What if I can't afford? What? Okay, it says, what if I can't afford to lose 1997? Now, that's the most honest question you can ask. Here's the most honest answer, okay? Because we stand for truth. I stand for truth. Average wholesale assignment fees in most U.S. markets are $10,000 to $25,000. If one deal using the system inside the accelerator changes your financial position significantly, the question isn't whether you can afford to join, it's whether you can afford to wait. The charter price is $19.97. The regular price is $12,997. Now, the cost of waiting is calculated in missed deals, not dollars, okay? So 50 seats, one decision, your entire future. The founders moved at 147. They're inside right now, pulling lists, making calls, building the AHA Amp Live community deal by deal. The charter window is open. The door's in front of you. 147 founders are in place. So the next 50 charter spots, 1997, is open now and limited. The regular price, $12,997 when the charter fills, okay? You can claim your charter seat right here. You just click the button and rock and roll, okay? Hidden fees, 0. 50 total charter seats, yes. 30 days to your first deal, it's up to you. Rock and roll in all that you do. I'm going to go ahead and go back here and share this. Obviously, I wanted to share that with you. You can scan that QR code right there. Lock in your spot. It's also in the chat, and I believe it's in the post, okay? So definitely jump aboard while you can. And the Amp Live Creative Real Estate Accelerator Program is obviously, that's the whole premise, is to get deals, to take you from zero, from no money, no deals, no clue, to your first deal, and show you how to find sellers, make offers with confidence, use creative real estate investing so you can close the deal and get paid. Now, it's very simple. All you got to do is click that QR code or click the link and lock in your spot. Opportunity knocks. You knock down the door. The door is there for you. Now, there's a standard vault and there's an upgraded vault. You don't need the upgraded vault. If you're pushing some volume, then I suggest get it. If not, you get the standard vault, which has the contracts, LOIs, the software, the deal writer, and all that good stuff, right? Checklist and everything that you're going to need to rock and roll deals. It's included in the program. All right. We're also going to throw this in when we're working together, right? Is one-on-one, right? We're going to do some consulting together. Then you'll be able to come out and meet us when we have these live meetups. You're also going to get this awesome, beautiful sub-2 fix and flip calculator. It's going to help you break down deals. We use a spreadsheet, but then we obviously use this one as well because it's for sub-2 and fix and flip, right? It'll also pop out numbers for your wholesale stuff as well. So it's a beautiful thing. We're going to share it with you so you can break down deals a lot quicker. So, usually newbies takes about an hour and a half. Some, skip some steps. Maybe they'll do it quick and fast, but then, they're not getting the correct ARV. They're not getting the correct rehab numbers. And then they'll lock up properties. And if they lock up properties, they cannot sell and things of that nature. It happens. Okay. So super important. As the second part of it, this right now, you can actually go down there. I believe it's in the chat and you can go and grab it. Yeah, this is actually going to be inside of the vault. So you can download it. It has the flip calculator, rehab detail, a maximum allowable offer. And this is beautiful right here. Hold and exit analysis, right? It's going to tell you where you're at from 1 month to 12 months, where the profit margins are at and where they lie. Okay. And it's also when you put in all the numbers, it spits out, hey, is this a good deal? Is it a marginal deal? Is it a unicorn deal? Those are the good ones, right? But definitely like, love, and share. I appreciate it. Wanted to talk about a little bit about the sub-2. What are we at? 19 minutes? Okay, cool. So talk about the sub-2. The mission is the submission. And obviously how to turn those bags of gold into main green. I'm going to share that real quick with you and pull that up. But definitely like, love, and share it. Appreciate it for the Amp Live TV. You can catch it on YouTube as well as like on TikTok and obviously Facebook. Always real, raw, and standing for truth. Home of the Amplified Real Estate Show. I'm going to share this with you really quick because you're going to get this inside of, I think this might be in the upgraded vault. So you can write professional LOIs and offers in under 2 minutes. We clocked it at 30 seconds. And this is going to help you find deals real quick right here. PropStream subject to deal finder playbook. It's going to show you how to find those 2% and 5% deals and stacked hot leads. You'll have everything you need. I'm going to introduce you to myself. I'm Miss Elizabeth for VIP Execs, Realty, Lending, and Investments. You can scan that QR code and get into the ecosystem as well. Start hunting properties, looking for properties. And when you come aboard the AmpLive Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator, you'll be introduced to the brokerage and get qualified to be able to get a hard money loan. Or traditional, or when you get ready to refi with the DSCR loan. All right, so that's super powerful. I'm going to keep on rolling here. I believe here it is. I want to share this one. Here we go. Boink. All right, cool. So the mission is the submission. I went and shared that earlier today. Actually did it on a live actual client. I should say a seller that was that we talked to is willing to, chat with us in regards to knowing that they're going to need help because thinking the bank is going to help them. It's not going to happen. He hasn't even put in his paperwork for a loan mod. So, and it's already at 3 months are already coming up. He already milked that. He should have put that in the first month, right? So I already know what's going to happen. This month, notice the trustee sale is going to drop $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 on top of the 3 payments already missed, on top of the was it $14,000 in default. It's probably up to about $20,000 right now. And then when it records the notice of trustee sale plus another payment, guess what? It's going to be about 25. It's going to be up to about probably $25,000. So hopefully that person is able to get $25,000 to reinstate the loan and keep the property. Plus, he did say it needs a lot of repairs, so he probably has a house that he just needs to get rid of. But with that said, I'll share this with you real quick. I believe we'll go 1, 2. So usually what we do, and I'll share this with you. This is inside of the AmpLive Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator. We're going to show you how to get your submission is a submission and how to get your link all set up and all that good stuff, so you can actually do this and get that information, submit it, get that PDF because it puts it in a nice little PDF package, so you can actually underwrite the deal. All right, and then use the software and the deal automator to break down the deal. Okay, so this is obviously barely see it. I didn't do the screen shot or anything or pull up the screen. We're just going to do it here. But as you can see, the square footage is about 1447. Nice juicy lot. So there's probably some ADU play and maybe a few other things, maybe tiny home play, and especially in the location because it's over near a lake, which is over in the Inland Empire. He's owned it for a little while, so that's probably why he's mostly attached to the property. I'm not sure if I can blow that up now. Let me see. I don't think so. Can I blow it up? No. Okay. All right, floors. Yeah, so it's definitely going to need some rehab. He said it needs a lot of work, so we're probably thinking about $60,000 or so with the rehab. I didn't plug in the number. Well, we plugged in the numbers for us, but didn't do it live on here. So maybe we'll do that. But most importantly, I want to get on the horn, and we're going to record a lot of these. So when we record these, they will be edited and things of that nature. We'll drop those into the vault so you can actually listen to them. All right. So, and if you want to be involved, you can actually be part of that. And we'll do that on a Friday because when we get ready to do role play and start calling and all that good stuff, that's going to be live coaching. All right. So obviously the mortgage holder and all that good stuff. So definitely needs repairs. I'll go to the next page here. Or I should say, this is like what you call a micro website, right? It's just what does one thing. Get the information. You get the information. They either fill it out, send them a link, and they fill it out in the comfort of their own home. Ours is usually like Eric, make me an offer. Eric instant offer, right? Dash AmpLive TV or something, or I believe what it is. And we've used other URLs. So you can use whatever you want. Interest rate 3.9%, right? So there's no other lenders. Taxes only impounded. It's FHA loan. He's probably about $20,000 now. By the end of this month, it's going to be about probably $25,000. So he's going to have to reinstate. Has he received a foreclosure notice? Yes. Next is probably going to be a notice of trustee sale. And obviously with 3 magical questions, need more information, right? Are you willing to sell? Are you willing to sell your house by allowing us to take over your monthly payments? Yes, no, or need more information? He said, need more information. Would you be willing to receive any of your equity, if applicable, in the form of monthly payments? Need more information? And some people will ask, right? Well, what does that mean? I don't know if we can do that. Can you tell me more? Sure, no problem. If you qualify, awesome. We're going to come back and we're going to share that with you. Same thing for the payments. So I don't think my bank will allow you to do that with this and that. I don't know if I want to do that. Hey, no problem. We'll get you more information. If you qualify, we'll share that with you, right? And of course, the top one, you can't see it, but it says, would you sell your house for what you owe? Now, you'd be surprised. Some people are like, yeah, just get this son of a bitch out of my name. I don't want it anymore. Or they're going to say, you know what? Yeah, if I can make about this much, that much, or I'd like to, but if I got to just sell it and get rid of it, then that's cool. You'll be surprised. And others are going to be like, oh, hell no. Sometimes they'll take it personal. That's why we set the stage before we ask these, what we call the 3 magical questions. And because when you ask that question, it's like, well, hey, would you sell your house for what you owe? They're going to, are you crazy? Hey, don't insult me. No, I'm not giving my house away, blah, blah, blah. So we set the stage. And usually when we get to that point, you got step one, opening up the call. Then we do the discovery. And then once we do the discovery and get all that information about the property, and we get to this point, and we're like, okay, great. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you for your time. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up. But do me a favor, Mr. So-and-so. Yeah, what's that? Don't hang up on me. Okay? They're like, oh, no, you've been great. Okay, so are you ready? And they're going to say yes. Okay, so what you're doing is you're getting 3 yeses, you're getting 3 tie downs, then you go into it and say, okay, here we go. You ready? Yes, I'm ready. All right, would you sell your house for what you owe on it? Yes, no, or need more information. And they're going to, and this, whatever they say, you log it in, okay? And then we go down here to the scale of 1 to 10, and we usually will wrap it up and say, okay, well, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 meaning no hurry, 5 don't have much time, and 10 I need to sell right now, like tomorrow, where would you be at? If they say 5 and above, like if it's 5 and above, then I should say 6. Anything over 5, it's perfect for real estate investor, perfect for us, for you, anybody else. Unless if it's 5 and under, then it's perfect for I want to sell. Probably get best geared towards an agent, right? Anything that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is I need to sell. Then that's a hot lead. Okay, got to move on. Either one's good. And then they're gauging. You got them going, so it's going to be, even if you don't lock up the property or whatever, you don't get an appointment. It's follow up. Magic is in the follow up. Money's in the follow up. And if you follow up, then obviously you're going to get the deal. Okay, you're going to get something out of it. So that's the mission to the submission. Or the mission is a submission. Let me do this real quick. I want to go back up here and make sure that where was that at? Right here for me, my little personal notes. And I believe it was right here. Okay, so wanted to where'd it go? So much stuff all the freaking time, right? It's like damn. Okay. All right, here we go. Where's it at? All right, I just want to make sure. Okay, yes. So how do you use the Amp Live method to get your seller to tell you everything from birth until now? We got a little typo there, right? To get your seller to tell you everything from birth until now. It works like magic, right? Let me tell you something that nobody in the okay. Well, that's it. Let's recap on that. How to use the Amp Live method to get your seller to tell you everything from birth until now. That's one of my favorite, right? And that's the Amp Live method. That's by going through this. The mission is a submission, right? If you do it right, using and going from the first opening of the call, then the discovery of the call, then closing up the call, setting the stage, 3 magical questions, scale of 1 to 10, and then closing up the call with in a professional manner with some takeaways and obviously some tie downs through sales, right? Sales 101, or I like to call it the Amp Live method. So by doing that, you're asking open-ended questions, right? You're asking yes and no questions. That's all designed, and it's designed in this submission to get you what you need to make a conscious decision to build that relationship so that you can get the deal, opposed to someone else who calls them, who may be rude, who doesn't really know what they're doing, who does a half-assed job, who gets some information, but not all the information, has to make 2 or 3 calls to call back and all that good stuff. And then others that are just super aggressive and trying to close the deal on the phone, and they get irritated, or they'll throw out a deal, they'll throw it at the wall, they'll get pissed off, and then they'll get ghosted, right? Unless they're really motivated, or they catch them, because people, that happens, right? You catch them on the right day, you catch them on a good day, you catch them when they're fired up, or you catch them when they're frustrated, and they're like, shit, yeah, I'll take the offer. You send it to them, and then hopefully you built enough relationship with them so nobody circumcises, so no one circumvents you by not building a relationship, and then they come and someone else says, hey, cancel that contract, I'll give you $10,000 or $15,000 more, right? Don't sell it to them, sell it to me, I'll pay you more. And that's when you get that phone call by somebody, because it happens, right? Hey, you know what, decided this, or I'm not going to move, or I'm going to make up some bullshit lie to tell you that this and that and that and that and this and that. And you can either put the fire to them and try to get them to close, or, you do whatever, right? You cancel the contract or not, right? Just depends on how aggressive you are, right? But I'll leave it at that. So that is the mission to the submission and the Amplified method, right? And how to get your sellers to tell you everything from birth until now, and they will. And there's a way to break them down to the point where, hey, because they've been talking to a lot of people, they may be mistrust, they may, who knows what the situation is, they don't know who you are. You got to build credibility, you got to have the credibility so they understand, they can see, can go to the website and stuff. And a lot of it comes down to just the psychology of it, right? And building that relationship with them and understanding the business, right? So you come across as the expert. That's my goal. My goal is to help you come across as the expert. So to the point where, hey, look, yeah, they're going to talk with you. They're going to tell you everything you need to know, right? They're going to tell you, like I said, everything from birth until now, because you built a relationship with them and they trust you, right? And then if you can actually, every time you say something, you then do it. Say something and do it. Say something and do it. Yes, you're going to get an awesome testimonial. You're going to help your fellow American. They're going to be happy as shit. They're going to get some money. You're going to make some money, and everybody is freaking happy. The investors are happy. If you're working with us and we buy the deal, we'll be happy, or whatever transpires at the end is a beautiful, lovely thing. All right. So definitely scan the QR code down below. Go check it out, or you can scan the QR code right there. Boink. All right. And rock and roll and all what you do, period. Right. Let me see if I can go all the way to the top of that. No, it's not there. Okay. All good. I'll leave. Let me do this. Here we go. Since I already have it open. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. Okay. Is it right there? One decision. That's kind of cool. We'll leave it just like that. All right. And I'll go ahead and close it up. So I challenge you. I employ you to say, hey, take advantage of what's on the table, right? Founding members set. It's gone. This is going to be gone too. And then it's going to go to 12,997. Probably going, okay, well, hey, I'll just continue to do what I'm doing. YouTube videos, TikTok videos, trying to figure it out. I'm waiting for this. I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for this. I think I did that. I had a conversation yesterday, or I shared it with you yesterday, maybe, right? It's that, ready is BS. Waiting for this, waiting for that, ready to do this, ready to do that. Trying to get all your ducks in a row. I heard that a long time ago. And it was a broker owned several offices, multimillionaire. And I asked him, do you have to have like everything all your ducks in a row to execute stuff? He goes, look, man, you're never going to have all the ducks in a row. There's no such thing. It's a waste of time. It's like the same thing. Ready to do this, ready to do that, ready to do this. I'm waiting for this. I'm waiting for that. All bullshit. No, you just need some of your ducks in a row and then fucking execute, he said. Just execute and do. You'll figure it out as you move along. Then you get another duck and another duck. You wipe out these ducks, replace them, put some new ducks in there. And then, hey, it was great advice because it's true. All right. So I'm going to share that with you. Whatever I've learned over the years, I'll share with you. Take it for what it is. Use it. Any of the systems that we have, use it. Any of the documents, contracts, agreements, they're yours. When you become an AmpLive Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator Program and charter member, period. Jump on it. Okay. So that's all I got for you this evening. I appreciate you watching the AmpLive Real Estate Show. I'm going to go ahead and pull it up like I always do, because I like to show my face and my eyes so you can see my face and eyes, and I can see yours, right? Hey, right there. No. All right. So as always, hey, we're powered by AmpLive Media, media broadcasting and marketing company that powers us and powers our mentees across the United States of America. Sponsored by VIP Execs Realty, Lending and Investments, Step into Excellence and Luxury Properties, as well as AmpLive. And everything that we do here, you can scan the QR code right there and lock in your spot. Tomorrow is Wellness Wednesday, so I'll be back tomorrow with Wellness Wednesday, probably with my coffee, my water, supplements, my dry scoops, right? Working out, whatever you need to do. I still do, push-ups, probably not as much as I should, but I'm thinking I'm losing a little bit of weight, not too bad. Doing okay. Could be doing better, but health is super, super important, right? Take care of yourself. take care of your family, take care of your friends, right? Let's see what else we got. So I'll be back tomorrow for Wellness Wednesday, and we're going to talk about health in general, the health of real estate on the traditional side, and the health of real estate on the private side, right? And yeah, we still got the launch. We'll continue to roll until we get our 50, boom. And then, yes, the program's still going to continue. We're going to continue to rock and roll and move forward throughout the United States of America. And as more stuff drops and things adjust and change, we will adjust and change, and we'll share those things with you regardless. But thank you for watching Amp Live TV. Your host, Eric of Amp Live and the Amp Live Real Estate Show. We'll be back tomorrow for Wellness Wednesday, and then Thursday. Catch us for Thursday Deals Day. It's a hot day, sales day. Not just hot here in California or Arizona or Texas, but hot in general. Lots of shit's going on. Lots of stuff is happening, right? A lot of activity is rolling. So I'm going to shift. So I'll see you for Thursday, and then back for Friday highlights, and then Saturday for some training and in the field type stuff. Sunday for my favorite Sunday rants and raves. You get fired up as we continue to do more of the Amp Live Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator program. Kind of share who's coming down. I want to get some guests as they're hitting some of thetheir benchmarks and things of that nature as they find deals and work deals and all that good stuff. You can go to school. It's free if you just want to jump in there and, you know, and just to be a member. It's not going to cost you a dime, but if you feel, and there'll be some free bonuses and things that will drop in there, things that you can use. You can jump on some of the lives for free. Not going to cost you a dime. But as far as, you know, the training and some of the other stuff, that's just kind of put together for the Amp Live Creative Real Estate Investing charter members and founding members and anybody else after that who joins, right? Obviously, you know how that works. Other than that, rock and roll and all what you do. Keep on rocking and rolling. We'll talk to you tomorrow. All right. Bye-bye. Good night.